Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Batman Arkham City. So theoretically I'd want to run through all this and try and get some collectibles. I'm going to try to mostly abridge that, though I really want to see if we can just put most of that off until later, because there's only a few upgrades I think I could actually pull off and get. Like I'm still needing some items. Obviously, I still need some abilities and some items that I just don't even know what I really need.
Arkham City, godforsaken cesspool.
Man's kicking the crap out of it. Your mommy won't know who you are when we're done.
And see, I'm trying to get some fight mechanics here done.
Same old story.
See, that was a 2 gadget bonus. I guess I needed a 3 gadget bonus. Alright, so what we're looking for here is a solution to Riddle. Which I guess we've got mines now. I'll have to be careful about.
Believe this is it for Joker. Gotham won't be the same without him.
You don't have to be crazy to shop here, but it helps. Pause now if you want to read this, I guess. So was that the riddle that I was looking for? Yes, it was. So we'll now go to the next location.
No escape. That's bullcrap. There has to be a door out.
And see, the riddle you get when you enter a certain area seems to be unconnected to the riddle that might be closest to you.
Gotham won't be the same without him.
Alright, well, we're back to full health.
Batman! There's some kind of fight going on over there. We'll make sure this hurts you, Freak.
And I guess these were
Arkham City's gonna
somewhat
burn.
simplistic bad guys. Like these, I guess, are supposed to be mostly generic or Two-Face
We'll make sure this
inmates. They're not really like, they're not like Penguin's Men or anything like that. Gotta be real careful here.
You really don't want to lie to me.
Yeah, and the
Tell
only
me
real
about Riddler.
challenge
I don't know much, but I'll tell
around
you everything.
these
Don't hurt
fights
me.
is just trying to
If you're
get
lying,
either
I'll
the
come find you.
combos in, or to leave the green guy where he is, as the last guy. Alright, so we were able to get past one of these before, and all we had to do was really sneak past it. Now it seems like there's several instances where that wasn't even really
Target is lit. I repeat, we have positive on Batman.
this was the area that it looked like this would have been where you would have entered into a poison ivy area, but seemingly not. Let's go ahead and ignore these. We're making good progress. But we'll undoubtedly run into something we can't actually deal with.
Starving here. Who's in charge anyway?
You're in a weird position still, though, where you're not really getting much XP for fighting people. You're getting some decent XP.
Can't feel my fingers.
Otherwise, see if we can hit this other guy with a glide kick.
There you
Right, and ground takedown and interrogate.
I want answers. What's Riddler planning?
No, please. This is all he told me.
Thanks.
And see, they're just adding secrets all over the place. Notice that this was another place where we're seeing more and more guns. Let's see.
Batman spotted.
We still have yet to get to the point where
You were right. It is the bat.
Batman wins.
yeah, we still have yet to get to the point where there we go. Finally found that 2-for-1 area. Pause now if you want to read this. So that was going to be a point where he was going to attack me with a knife, and it didn't even get to that level. Let's go over into this one. Did I show off this one? No. Pause now if you want to read this. We are just filling up the Arkham stories over and over again. And as long as we have the disruptor, we can disrupt this, but the reload period on the disruptor is insanely long. Which is kind of crazy because you're not going to use it that much. The only thing I could probably say is that we are managing to maybe get a little bit more of a hold of the madness here. We're not getting more Riddler trophies added to the map than we are removing from the map. Or at least it feels like we're kind of doing that. There's still 88 Riddler trophies and 18 more riddles, and Those all can't be just hidden. Alright, let's see where this goes. There. And then like one way down this way.
Joker really sick.
Yeah, that's like way too many things to try and hit in a row. If anything, it feels like you should be somewhere in the corner trying to take out all the people at once.
Get out of this place. There's got to be a way, right?
Go and interrogate another guy.
Face or legs? Which one do I break first?
No, don't hurt me. I'll talk.
Of course you will.
Taking out these guys gives you a little bit of a health refill, but in reality, that just playing the main story is giving you these upgraded health abilities that are kind of ridiculously high. It's not just the fact that I've gotten armor upgrades. Let's see. Well, I don't think I could hack this one anyways. Which is fine, so I can't reach that one. And weird that they just respawned the character there. But yeah, this kind of grinding's not really worth your time. That gave me 50 XP, and I don't think it really refilled my health any. This area's been done. So, well, we now see more things over in this direction. Let's get these three, go in this area, go around this area and up in this way, and then we'll move the main story forward. And we'll try and do that as fast as possible.
Ivy witch gives me the creeps and some kind of weird rash every time I go near her plants. Huh?
We ain't doing nothing. Don't shoot.
Yeah, I can't get that one. I might be able to get this one. Let's see, this one wants me to probably jump down from that point. Yeah, fairly heavily armed guys. Alright, where is it hiding? There's a button on the wall.
Not seen Batman for hours. Hope he's dead.
Okay. So jump and dive. That was way easier than I thought it would be. I recall struggling quite a bit to try and pull off that trick earlier, and maybe that just means I've gotten more accustomed to the way this game flows and controls, or Maybe it just means that my abilities have gotten better and easier. I wouldn't be surprised if one or the other was true. It does feel like the game might cheat in your favor.
Here to fight us? Not surprised.
Alright, still don't think I have any ability to get through that one with the steam. And it's not really worth it to look to see if each of these each of those little doors is actually a door.
Someone said these.
Scared to face me, Batman.
We'll just avoid
You
conflict.
chicken to fight me like a man, Batman?
It's
Figures.
totally
We all
not
know you
worth it
prefer hiding in the dark.
to try. Alright.
Thank God it's you, Batman. You did it. Thanks, Batman.
So we have taken over this area again. That's all I really needed to get out of here, and I think we're pretty much done. And you have these injured prisoners who are supposed to be getting medical treatment, and seems like while we're freeing the medics and the police, they are coming back to this area. So everybody that was in this area at one time is now coming back once I save them. Which, okay, that tells me where they go. I don't know if that really matters to anything. Let's just double check to make sure we got all the collectibles here. Yep. And I guess you couldn't have gotten back in that area if you didn't have the disruptor, but
Careful. Some of these maniacs ain't seen a woman in years.
Look out! Batman's here!
let's see. So we're gonna... Don't think we can get that one. I don't think we can get that one. Let's set these and go this way. Yeah, I'm starting to remember the specific ones. That I've run into before. That looks like a new t-shirt. So,
Ring, ring. Hey, Bats. I've been thinking. It's probably quite difficult for you to fight your way through Arkham City in your current state. I don't think you need me to remind you that you're dying, right? The solution is simple, really. Stop fighting these idiots. Try a different tactic. Kill them.
yeah, it would be funny if this was a situation where you would just do better if you were killing the people because they are just waking up after you knock them out.
Riddler's plans. Tell me or I'll hurt you.
I'll tell you what I know, please. You don't need to hurt me.
Yeah, I think
So
the
I see.
Joker, the Joker thugs are the best looking thugs of the group.
Ring, ring.
Okay.
Hi, Bats. Now don't go all silent on me. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You just need to get over this non-killing thing. Let's face it, killing is so much easier than putting all that effort into keeping them alive, isn't it?
I think this is supposed to literally just be a slide. Yep. Ah. So I could have gotten that a long time ago.
Ring, ring. Kill, kill, kill. I can see it in your eyes. The anger, the frustration, the hints of repressed sexual tension. Oh, hang on. Is that just when you see me? Ooh.
Breakable object. Here we are. Joker balloons are now, I think, more often. So I don't know if maybe I just have been inside buildings so much that that these missed voice messages would have gone, actually just played out. Alright, well, I do think at this point I could get the one that's over here. And so I want to investigate these Riddle trophies. I'm suspecting that some of these we won't be able to get. Yeah. If there was a trick where you could drop bodies on the ground or something, maybe that would make sense. I think I can do this, but I may have to be fairly quick about it. Where I press the right bump to get to this level. And now, when we throw this, you don't have like a detonate or anything there. Yeah. That didn't really work. Okay. Let's do this, and then do this. And then you can't do that. Yeah, just trying to get down to this platform is not easy. Right. We shoot this, we do this, we climb up here. We still don't have like, yeah, you can't get that. So there is some other ability that we're gonna have to get. I thought maybe I could collect that one, but nope. Let's see what this next one is. Riddler Trophy. Seems to just be in this building. Okay. It's not a terrible thought to potentially try and see if maybe we can save Catwoman. too. We should give it a chance. Should give it a shot at least. If it turns out we could have been playing as Catwoman this whole time, that might be interesting. Yeah. Again, that's not gonna let you in that area. Yeah, we have a security camera.
We've lost a camera in Sector 3.
Yeah, we have another balloon. We have tons of people all over the place. Alright, first things first though. Is there something... Like it doesn't really look like there's a way in this building. Or anything like that. And honestly, it just makes it feel like that entire section in which we played as Catwoman was just a teaser for some DLC or something. Boy, do these graphics just not load in well enough. It's a bad engine. I've definitely seen the graphics pop in and pop out in other engines, and in fact it's fairly common to be seen in older engines, in older games. The only thing I would say is perhaps we've gained some extra benefit when people use things like the Unreal Engine. If they made something in Unreal Engine 3, it's not particularly difficult to upgrade your game to Unreal Engine 4 or 5 and then benefit from just a general improvement in quality. Right. I'm gonna glide kick this guy. And then interrogate this
Dare
guy.
lie to me. I'll know.
Oddly, we're not really getting
all I know.
health upgrades as much as we should. Okay, it feels like we should get more of a help. Apparently there is a riddle over here, which we'll see if we can find it. Subject too small. So I'm assuming that these buoys probably at some point will be your barrier and you just can't go any further in that direction. Alright, well, since it seems relatively safe to be moving back and forth on this direction, we'll if she is the root of evil, how can anyone expect to contain her? I guess that was a containment pod. Pause now if you want to read this. Finding the riddles, also not really giving you improved increased health. As far as I know, there is no button to kill. So, while I may be playing a little too methodically for my own good, I'm not really going to suffer a major mistake here just by wandering around and killing people or knocking them out. I'm calling it killing, but the only thing I could think is if this was a situation where this whole area was so well guarded and protected that me getting detected in any area would immediately cause several dozen enemies to start shooting at me. I guess that would make some sense if they had like long range rifles or sniper rifles or something. But I'm not sure that's really what's gonna happen here. I don't think it is. Alright. Okay. This again is, we would need like a triple battering to be able to attack that, or we'd need some way to put explosives on that so we could stand on this. Let's make sure this is tagged. I think it probably is. Yeah. Alright, so we're making progress. Let's see. How does this open? Okay. So slight risk here. Then we'll get to the area and there will be a bunch of bad guys. I see a guy with a gun this way. I see like a single guy with a gun that way. It honestly doesn't feel like there's that much of a challenge. And I might just be able to line shoot. Can you fall off the edge and then fire? No. So for the looks of it, you line this up, press this, and then let go. Let's see. Can I get a wall I can spray anything on? No. Can I bat punch her in any way get to there? No. Maybe this will get me high enough? Like, this is the only way in here. So you don't have like a line launching ability. He does seem to throw batarangs in random directions. kind of faces the opposite direction and then throws it behind him. Unfortunately. Right. Yeah, I don't know how you get through that. It seems to me like all logic would say you would shoot your line gun this way. We'll just see what happens here. Well, I don't think that's what I want to do quite yet. Let's see. See, like this one guy, I want to take him out, otherwise I'm afraid he's going to be too close for comfort. I guess we could also potentially come up on the ledge and see if we can...
What's stopping it?
I don't know. It keeps freezing back up.
It's Freeze. He's doing something. You got a backup plan? How are we gonna get in?
We're not.
I'll tell Harley you said that.
What?
You heard. Quinn's on her way over. She sounded real pissed. I don't think Joker's holding up too well. She's coming over to try to hurry us up. And when she asks what's stopping Joker getting his cure, I'm pointing at you.
But it's not my fault.
You can tell her that.
You're kidding, right?
Do I look like I'm kidding? No way I'm taking the fall for you not being able to defrost an ice cube.
Okay, look, just stall her. I'll get this thing open. Somehow.
That was a cool takedown. Unfortunately, we didn't even see it.
Tell me about Riddler, and do it before I hurt you.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Good.
So it does seem like maybe Mr. Freeze will be a bit of a fight. Like, and we're gonna have a bit of a fight just trying to take out all those characters again. And I don't know if it really is worth your effort to go this far to the edge and clean out some
Quinn
enemies.
gets here, I'll let you do the explaining. No way I'm taking the blame.
This might also be a Harley Quinn fight. That is also a possibility. Okay. How do we open this? With just a regular hacking thing? Takes way too long to open the doors. Yep, and we're getting 200 XP for finding Riddle. We're getting like 50 to 75 XP for taking out I don't know what that is.
You need to hurry up. You don't want to still be doing this when Quinn gets here.
I can't do this with you yapping at me. Just shut up already.
Nope, that's too far away, so... Yeah. The guy moved.
Harley Quinn gets here, I'll let you do the explaining. No way I'm taking the blame.
Still didn't get him to fly in the air. Just looking around to see if we find any other balloons.
That's the best you can do.
Let's go over here. Let's see if we can. See if this will work. Yeah. That did work. Good. So that saves us a little bit more frustration. We'll get to combat armor, which now everything is upgraded as far as combat armor, so I think what we would want is the Shockwave Attack next. Unless this upgrade really is important, or this upgrade is really important. After we get those upgrades, I guess then you start putting points into Catwoman, which honestly, if Catwoman is DLC that was added later for the Game of Year edition, then that means the balance of the game was shifted at some point in its development so that you could get enough experience to upgrade Catwoman. And maybe that is just in the level of the Catwoman trophies though, so that may not be as big a deal as it seems. Let's see. Where's the other ones? I think I might be able to battering my way towards this. No. There's no way you're going to get enough of a boost to potentially hit another one. And even if you were able to get enough of a boost to hit one, unless that resets at some other point. Yeah, I think that's just a no. Okay. So the real question that I would next have is,
You need to hurry up.
Is
You don't want to
there
still be doing this when Quinn gets here.
some
Doing my
way
best here. It won't open.
that we could help these guys, maybe, more than hurt?
Look out! The bed!
I see you're too scared to face me.
Alright, well they now know I'm there. So that didn't
I always knew you were a chicken!
didn't work.
Come on, man! Come fight me!
This is going to hurt.
B mash. Do the explosive thing. Counter. That was a catchy item.
We'll make sure this hurts you!
We'll use more of our tools. getting the timing right on all this still sucks.
This is gonna hurt, Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, bats. I really figured you'd last longer than that.
Mission failed. So hopefully it saved when we got the last trophy.
When Harley Quinn gets here, I'll let you do the explaining. No way I'm taking the blame.
Yeah, I think it pretty much is... Like, the only thing I could see is... Like...
I see you're too scared to face me. Whatever you got, Batman, I'll fight.
I want to silent take down that guy, so...
I've got him. He's over here. Come on, what's wrong with you? Work, damn you!
I know you work for Riddler.
So,
Please,
anyways,
don't hurt me.
use the
I'll tell you what
disruptor
you
on
wanna
it.
know.
I guess I should have
It's
not
been a
used the
pleasure.
disruptor at that point, though, because there's definitely other things I could have hit the disruptor with when trying to get that fight. See, I don't know if there's a chattering teeth box nearby, or if it's really, really far away. Ooh, do I have a way in which I could reach that now? Doesn't really feel like it. Let's look at the map. Since we theoretically just got some help. Bane is inside there, but we haven't gotten the last Titan container, which we should do that and then come back to this, and we'll probably end up fighting Bane. It'd be kind of weird if we didn't, but wouldn't really hate it either if we didn't. And the last Titan container is over here in the steel mill, which I think storyline wise we will end up visiting regardless. Meanwhile, I think there's a thing here. Which I might be able to get this now. I guess it comes down to if I can find a wall. Okay. New character trophy for Vicky Vale unlocked. Yep. We can't look at the character trophies though, except for in the outside of the menu in the game. This says there's a Riddler Trophy here. I don't see where that would be. Is that one? Unless it's inside the building, which wouldn't hurt to walk inside the building and see if maybe he would give us some kind of reward since we've gotten the other containers done. Let's see. It's not like this is a level. Just have all these dolls. And this toy company. Apparently he got some of them, or I got some of them. I don't even remember. And this door. Well, I am here. And if there is a Riddler Trophy, it feels like it would have to be really down this area. And this area doesn't seem like it really wants to open. At least not now. Not seeing anything that indicates there would be a gate that opens, so that might just be a case of a Riddler Trophy that you just can't get. Does the game save when you walk through that door? Yes, it does, or at least it looks like it would. Yeah, and not really a good reason to run further in different directions. Got a guy, and over in this direction is a breakable object. So wanna take a ledge takedown. He magically grabs their legs, wraps them up, instead of just throwing them off the ledge, which is kind of what I would expect them to do. It's not really worth it to try and take out every guy. 50 XP for that. Yeah, maybe if I could swoop down, I could get close enough to that. Swoop down from like this point to get under the bridge. Maybe I could get close enough to get that Riddler Trophy, but maybe not. And I wonder if this is about the highest point in the game that you can actually reach. It definitely looks like there are other high points, certainly, but I'm not sure you can actually reach them. Okay. Trying to see if there might have been another way in.
When Harley Quinn gets here, I'll let you do the explaining. No way I'm taking the blame.
I can't do this with you yapping at me. Just shut up already.
Yeah, you can get up on these gargoyles. I don't think there's a back door or anything.
Come on, Harley's on her way. We need to get in there.
Doing my best here. It won't open.
Okay.
You need to hurry up. You don't want to still be doing this when Quinn gets here.
I'm trying, man.
Alright.
Come
Is
on,
there
Harley's on her way. We need to get in there.
anything that we can
Can't do this
disrupt
with you yapping at me. Just shut up already.
as far as guns?
The bat's here.
No.
Chicken, you too scared to come down and fight me?
What's it like up there, chicken?
What the? Smoke?
Hide up there all you like, Batman.
Get down here and fight, Bat!
Yeah.
Come down here, Bat, and fight me like a man.
I don't think there's much you can do.
Chicken to come down and fight me?
Alright, let's do this.
Keep hiding up there. I'll still get you.
So I think the main goal should be to get rid of the armored guy in a beatdown as quickly as
What are
possible.
you gonna do, Batman?
Catch this!
Get rid of this guy in a beatdown because he is going to be a problem.
Time to retire, Bat!
Like, clearly though, you don't have
Arkham
enough.
City is gonna be the last thing you see.
And there's just too many button prompts going on here. Like, one guy is trying to hit me, so I should hit the strike button. One guy is trying to slam me with a shield, so I should hit B, pushing towards him, and then A. Another guy is trying to... like, see,
It's
I don't
okay
know
to
if this is
die,
a...
Bat. I'll be here
if
to
this is a
protect
case
Gotham.
of
I'll do a real
having to
good
fail
job.
3 times to just succeed again, or what. Like, I can't... I don't even know where I am. Seems like it's just putting me in generic directions. I don't think I can drag these guys away.
You need to hurry up. You don't want to still be doing this when Quinn gets here.
I'm doing my best here. It won't open.
The bat's here. This'll be easy, Bat.
Catch this!
Like, I think this is mostly just cover your butt mentality. We just gotta try and get as minimal amount of damage as possible while trying to get as many of the special characters eliminated.
Catch this!
That's one down. Alright. So, part of the question to ask here would be, is this a case where the same shield guys are taking me out? Or is this a case where it's different people picking up the
Why do you keep doing this to me?
shield guys?
It's like you idiots spend every
Alright, I'm gonna do this one
thinking of ways
next.
to leave me bitterly disappointed. Harley, when you get to the GCPD, kill a couple of them for me, will you, dear?
No problem, sweetie.
If any of you are still conscious, get back to base now.
So we missed out on the Zaz thing again, which seems like that's probably somewhat scripted.
Zaz calling for Batman. Find my phone or I'll bleed this piggy.
Okay. Almost certainly it's going to be in this direction. Apparently not, though. See, we know where to go. It's just a matter of, can we get there fast enough? Got it.
Can you imagine what it was like, Batman? I was numb. I'd lost everything, and I was alone.
So now we're just tracing the
crying
last
like
bit
a
of the
baby
Carl,
staggering through the streets of this city until I found the answer.
which this feels like this might be the last one, but maybe it isn't. Of course, these have happened so infrequently, I don't remember what the story is,
I
really.
felt the warm breeze on my skin, and it felt right. I looked down and imagined myself falling into the blissful arms of my mother. And then he appeared. He held out the knife and demanded my money. My money! Can you believe it? I looked into his cold, desperate eyes, and I saw something familiar. Something inevitable. I saw...
Sorry, lost focus there.
I saw that we are all the same. Stuck on a miserable loop that demands salvation. So I...
Seems like it's just not going to get any more progress at this point. So yeah, one more has to happen. Meanwhile, I'm in the heart of Joker territory where I don't really want to be. We're getting more and more armored people and larger groups of people. And we haven't found another one of those Watcher characters.
City's worse than the old. Someone needs to go get a refund.
Always a shining example. Prawn Shack. Subject out of view. Subject out of view. No subject detected. No subject detected. Subject obscured. We already solved that one. Alright, so I was wasting my time. Well, yep. It would be much nicer if the game made it so you couldn't activate a second case of the you couldn't take a picture a second time and make it seem like that there was something there when there isn't. Here we have a hacker thing that we can't quite see, and it seems like you have to actually be able to see it to activate it. That's gonna put you in a weird position. See, there's a thing here, and I can see it through the doorway. Is there... I guess we jump over this way. And through the window, then we hack it open. Okay. Yeah, part of the problem with the whole gliding ability in this game is that you really never smoothly land. Another character trophy. I wanted to see if I shot this, would it explode? No, it won't. But it would have if I had thrown a batarang at it. Alright. Good to know. We know that there's Riddle down here. I didn't mean to go that way. I meant to hit a different button. Yep. Subject obscured. Subject obscured. No subject detected. So more than likely it's below the ground. It would be funny if this was a Harley Quinn Mr. Freeze fight and Batman wasn't really involved at all. Although that would be fairly weird. So we have that one. You see it's painted green as marked as an exit. Seriously? I guess Zaz wants us to just be done with that extra mission.
My flesh is crying out, Batman. Can you find my phone, or will I have my fun?
I assume it's this way. This time. It seems like this is a far distance. I'm stuck. I may not make it this time. Let's see, we need way more boosts. If anything, this is a nice indicator of just how far 250 meters is. Because, yeah, this is way further than you would expect. Like 250 meters is effectively at the end of the entirety of the entire other map. And see, this should be the last
when I grabbed his knife
hacking.
from his hands. It was instinctive. It was beautiful. In one movement,
We got the full trace at this point, pretty much.
gave him the gift of salvation. It happened
So we'll just
fast,
listen to him.
But I felt every joyous sensation. The blood sprayed over my face, and I saw what little life was left in his eyes leave. But then it was over. I felt lost. Like it had been meaningless. That no one would acknowledge my sacrifice. And then it happened. Without realizing what I was doing, I plunged the knife into my forearm and cut deep. It was incredible. I felt my body elevate to a higher place. It had become a temple to my work.
So yeah, Zaz cuts himself for every person he kills. So he is the Batman equivalent, and that gave me 500 XP of a teenage girl, or no, let's not gender it. Let's say anyone who self-harms. Yeah, let's not make a joke or make light of self-harm. It's a thing that happens. So now we seemingly are only at 80% of that story being done. Wow, and this case file was closed, which apparently that means I don't know what I really did to deserve the remote mine detonator, other than maybe just getting a lot of the Riddler trophies. So it's very possible that these 3 remaining side missions are also just going to be around getting more of the Riddler trophies, which this game is way too focused around that. Or you just ignore it completely, and then you have a very different experience because you're under-leveled. I don't know how you really fix that either, though, because you could create some weird system in which the game gives you more experience when you beat up people if you're not picking up if you're beating up people and not picking up collectibles. Here's where the Batsuit was found.
Where do they keep finding these creeps?
And we've got another assault in progress, so we might as well do that. And then I want to run back to the main area, and then we're gonna have to call it a day. This is one of those cases where, once again, it's like an hour.
You'll be begging me to kill you.
Oh God, please. Don't do this.
Looks like I've got me a crybaby. What's wrong, crybaby?
Right next to where one of the Joker hostages was taken.
Thank you.
They just say thank you now. That's all they needed to really say, though. So I'm not gonna complain about that. I think these two fighting I don't care about. I can get over here down here, I can now get through this. Stand on this one. And we got it. Awkwardly, that did not really happen the way it should have, but whatever. That I should have stood here and then line launched, and then I should have slid over like that, and it triggered like that happened, but it didn't. Meanwhile, I still can't get the Catwoman trigger, which it feels like the Catwoman one opening doesn't make any sense, and that should be something different. That there should be a different solution for the Catwoman Riddler Trophy there. Well, regardless, guess we could see if we can find this breakable thing. Apparently gonna have to use the remote batarang. Subject too small. Subject too small. Subject too small. Again, that this may be a riddle that we've already solved. Right, so I mostly cleared out this area, which I don't think really is going to change much storyline wise, because it's totally feasible that you come back into this area after entering this room and maybe getting the cure, and you'll just get attacked by new people. And I still don't get what ability you could possibly have there, unless there is some tiny little ledge way over there that you can stand on, which maybe you can. That's the only way I can see the Line Rider would work, to let you get in here to get that one Riddler trophy, and then maybe wander around some more in this area if there's anything more to find. I also wouldn't be surprised if actually it's the exact opposite. You break out through this way and this is some other exit. Yep. Every hour plus of gameplay of this game, though, it really feels like we've just accomplished very, very little. Let's see, inside this location is other things, so we know outside there is a riddle that I've missed. In fact, two riddles that I've missed. It definitely feels weird. We're up to the recording number 6 for Zaz. And we're halfway towards our next upgrade, which, yeah, the choices are getting smaller and smaller. And I think combat is more than likely your best bet. but maybe Batwave Attack would be better. Hold Dive Bomb, B Shockwave Attack after landing. That might be nice to have also. A and X. A and X might work way better too, so probably that is probably the one we would want to go for. Meanwhile, how are we doing with these collectibles in the overworld? Park Row is now getting very, very close to being empty.
This den is where the vicious animals take your treasure. Is it theft?
Missed
If it's
some.
already stolen.
We missed some of the security cameras, but not that many. And then the relay hub is now what we need. What we now know what it takes to take those out, too. Although I'm not sure if you really need to even accomplish taking out the relay hubs, or if that just helps you in some way. Let's see, there's still quite a lot in Amusement Mile, and that is kind of the most dangerous area. The Industrial District still has some balloons, too, and quite a lot. Where the subway, I think, is mostly just limited to a few more things that would need a few more abilities. The Bowery, I'm not even sure which area is the Bowery, but it clearly has some stuff. And the Steel Mill is the internal building that we need to run through. And hopefully we can get everything. By the time we go to the Steel Mill the second time, hopefully we can collect everything. I think we're going to go to the museum a second time and collect everything. We are at 213 of 440 collectibles, so it would be a hard decision to not try and get all the remaining collectibles. And as far as the fighting challenges, we are still working on things to get experiences. Working on a few of these, and just have to occasionally remind ourselves what's left to do. But there is definitely a possibility that you may just not run into that many people with backpack jammer devices. So using a remote electrical charge, you may run out of options trying to do that. And then a knockout smash. I don't know how you really accomplish all of that. I'd also say, by the looks of it, we are entering the end game at the very least as far as characters. I don't think we're going to see too many new surprise bad guys. And yeah, we still are spending a lot of time running around doing secondary missions to try and have some better, more collectathon style gameplay in this game. But in all fairness, I did start this whole series saying I wanted to play just a video game style video game after having played several games that didn't really have that much video game and were much more closer to walking simulators or just story focused experiences more than interactive experiences. And I can't say that Batman isn't satisfying that. Like, this is your standard, what I classify Assassin's Creed collectathon style gameplay, where it doesn't really matter what kind of character you're playing or what city you're in. You're still just running around mindlessly collecting objects or mindlessly taking out enemies. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and get me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.